Hello, hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to Stars with Stasi, where no matter who or what you are on this cosmic journey, you are welcome here. All right, fellow Scorpios, you guys know I'm a Scorpio Sun myself, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. We're going to start off with a general reading for Scorpio. I am going to do a bonus reading at the end for love because it's been requested by several of my clients. A lot of us went through a shift in our relationships and may have met someone new. So the curiosity is killing us. So I'm going to do a bonus reading at the end for, how they feel about us. If it's, for you, stick around. I can't wait to see what the cards say. Also, I'm going to be doing a live on this Saturday. All right. So I think it's the 20th is a Saturday. This is being recorded on the 16th. And it's going to be all about the full moon in Scorpio. And after that general reading, I'll be taking live questions from the audience. So if you can make it, I would love to see you. All right, guys, I'm going to tap in. This is for your weekly reading, April 21st through the 27th, or whenever you come across this message. I've already shuffled these cards, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, remember, two major events happening this week. We've got the Uranus-Jupiter conjunction in Taurus. And you're like, Stasi, what does that mean? It means that you've got the planet of expansion, Jupiter, and the planet of innovation, Uranus, which is also the ruler of Aquarius, hanging out. All right. They're in conjunction. They're hanging out in the sign of Taurus. That means that their energies are being projected onto us on Earth through the lens of Taurus, which is all about finances, abundance, what comes into material form. So this happens once every 85 years, 84 years. So it may be the only time you experience this as you are here in corporeal form. So we're going to talk a lot more about that. I've got Sky Father, trust in the unknown. So as I'm over here trying to cross watch on this reading for everybody who's reached out, right? At the end of it, Spirit's like, trust in the unknown, Stasi. And then we've got the Smith, overthinking and taking action. Now, those of you who have reached out to me this week about whatever's been going on in your life, here we go, right? Overthinking and taking action. And then we've got number 20, Feast of Plenty. Choices and their consequences. So I really think that with this energy that we have, the eclipse that just happened, the full moon in Scorpio, which is such transformative energy, right? And then we also have this Uranus-Taurus conjunction, which I'm so pumped about. Scorpios are definitely going through, as usual, a huge transformation, having to make some big decisions. For some of us, that might be, do we want to step into a relationship? What does that look like? Queen of Cups comes out as I say that. Geez. All right. So Queen of Cups, Cancerian energy, but also very nurturing. So this could be a person, but I believe because of the type of reading that I'm doing, this is basically us, right? This is saying, hey, time to maybe put on the compassion, right? Of towards yourself, towards others. You might find yourself in a situation being more nurturing, right? Feeling less in your masculine, and it doesn't matter if you're male or female watching this. And I just saw the Queen of Wands, and I want to point out to you that the Queen of Wands coming out with the Queen of Swords, and I see Six of Swords. You're very magnetic right now as well, and I think that others see you as very loving, and I'm taking this because it flipped up. So we've got the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups, you're leaving maybe something that, and you know what? This is that big decision. Maybe you've been comfortable, right? By yourself, comfortable at arm's length, comfortable in whatever situation. And now Spirit's like, well, let's shake shit up, Scorpio. Time to move it along. Because, we never stay in one place for too long unless there's reason, right? Unless we are really cultivating that land, cultivating that space, and making it and transforming it. So let's see. I feel like Scorpios are like the nomads, right? Like the roaming gnomes of the zodiac. And I mean, I could be wrong about that. So comment below and let me know if that's been your experience. But I feel like we transform so much that it's really difficult to kind of stay in the same place for too long. Who knows? But the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction does bring a cycle that lasts for about 15 years, okay? And because it's in the sign of Taurus, you're definitely going to be able to notice that coming through as innovation and expansion in the material. And I know I said that, but some of you may be looking to move. You may find yourself coming into unexpected funds, or if you're on a platform, it could blow up. That's me manifesting for this to go viral. The Fool card, starting over, right? A brand new beginning. And this is exactly what this energy is all about. And it's following the Eight of Cups. So you are headed towards goals 100% because you want it, right? This Queen of Cups, because your heart's in the right place and you're healed, Scorpio, right? Like so many of us. If you're on this channel watching this, you're either right in the midst of your dark night or you've been through it and now you are living large, like you're ready to move forward. That's why you're going for your 8 and 9 of Cups. I'm in the same boat. Hell, we've earned this. And I said that last week. We've earned it, right? Nothing was given to Scorpio, nothing. And even if you are a fortunate Scorpio where all of the things fall into place and you've got all the money in the world, because, we exist, right? Really wealthy, well-off Scorpios that have all of the things. At the end of the day, we're still looking for more, always, because it's not the Tauran energy that necessarily fulfills us, but it helps, right? It helps. It helps to have the finances, but we're always looking to transform ourselves and those around us and even heal and alchemize our environments. Ace of Cups. Listen here. I'm telling you, many of us have been in a situation of unexpected loss, unexpected gain, and we're like, what? It happened so quick. So Ace of Cups, a new beginning in love potentially. For those of you that this resonates for, this is also, a new beginning in something you desire, right? It's like getting that want back and that feeling of like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of the English word for it. Cariños, like love, like embrace and all the cuddles or whatever. I don't know. Geez, Scorpio. There's something going on though, that's for sure. Okay, so the 6 of Wands comes through along with the 7 of Wands, and I'm going to take them both because they tell a progression. The 6 of Wands is definitely a victory, right? Something going in the right direction and success ahead. And we're going to clarify all of these cards. But the 7 of Wands could come through as two things. It's either going to come through as you having to stand up for yourself and fight for what you want and take control, right? And say, well, no, actually, this is how I feel and this is what I want. And it could be about setting up some boundaries as well, especially if you are stepping into an environment that's unfamiliar to you after a long time of being single, right? Maybe you are stepping into something more partnered or something more collaborative if it's not romance that's coming through for you. But there is this energy here of not only having to say what you really want, but standing by it. Like no empty threats, no empty promises. And that's what I'm hearing. So either you're the recipient of that or you're being viewed. And again, we'll clarify. What else do we have for Scorpio? Hold on. 8 of Swords comes through with the Page of Pentacles. So 8 of Swords is about limiting beliefs. Like maybe, you feel, and I've heard this a lot, like, oh, I don't know if I'm worthy of this, or I don't know if I'm ready for this, or maybe they won't like how I look or who I am or what I'm all about when I'm stripped down to the bare necessities is what I just heard. So, and I don't know if that's the word, but when you're stripped down to your very, put it this way, Scorpio. This is actually a situation that has occurred for multiple people who have reached out to me. It's like you met someone out of nowhere and you were not in the right place or time. You didn't have time to get yourself made up. You didn't have time to, put your nicest suit on, whatever. And you met whoever exactly as you were. And it was a vulnerable thing to do, right? Literally has happened to multiple people that watched this channel. And I found that fascinating. So I feel that maybe some of you were in your head like, oh, did I speak too soon? Did I say too much? Did I reveal too much? But I don't know. Let's see how it goes because we've got this Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is someone who is eager to try new things. They're very grounded in their approach. They're excited and it's youthful energy. So let's see where that leads us. All right. What else do we have, Scorpio? And again, Scorpio, this is a general message. It may not resonate with everyone. However, this is definitely a major theme happening, right? It's important decisions having to be made, and it does have to do with others. So take it how it resonates. It may not be romance, but it definitely could be within your home. It could be your family. And, you know, again, general message, but this is about interpersonal relationships on some level. So we've got the Hanged One coming through. I love this card. Ideally, this person's uncomfortable, right? That's what you would think. They're hanging from the tree of life. They are, you know, or the tree of knowledge, rather. Same thing. And they're suspended. But if you look, illumined, right? Enlightened. They've had moments of clarity. And that's where I feel you are, Scorpio. And so it's kind of hard to put down that guard and allow yourself to be vulnerable without feeling Eight of Swords. So it's this energy of like, well, if I always send in my representative, right? If I always mask and show someone else to the people that are trying to get to know me, two things happen. One is, do you ever really get to know yourself, Scorpio, if you're always sending in a representative? You never find yourself at ease. And then the other thing happens is, well, if they're not meant for you, good riddance, right? If they're not going to elevate who you already are, good riddance. So it's about accepting people for who and what they are and moving along with it, getting curious. And we've been talking about that all year. So since last year, actually. And I feel like now things are really coming into play. So I'm going to clarify all of these cards. And again, like I said, hang out for the love portion of this just to see. It'll be fun. Oh, Scorpio showing up in your own reading, clarifying the Queen of Cups. Right, Scorpio, there's a lot of transformation here that you've gone through to get to a place of vulnerability and compassion because it's been hard, right? It's been really hard. You've left a marriage, you've left a fiance, you've left friends, you've moved, you've left jobs. I mean, talk about ciao, see you later, right? Eight of Cups constantly, nonstop. And it's almost a little scary to settle. Right. And I don't mean settle for what you have, like settle. I mean, settle down, like settle, get grounded. There we go. And I feel that this energy, as we are in like that Taurian or the Taurus season, you know, that's happening this week as well. Or by the time you watch this, it would have already happened the 20th. Right. So I don't know. I feel like there's been a lot of transformation. Like I said, more changes to come. And I keep hearing big decisions. So you might very well be approached by an unexpected offer, right, for relationship, or you might be told quite the opposite. I mean, we're about to figure it out because there's something coming in that if you haven't made the time and space for, it's the time and space will be made. In other words, right? These are fated events that have been taking place. And so now it's a matter of moving ahead. Now we've got the Three of Swords that showed up from the Eight of Cups. So this will be interesting because this is again for the week of the 21st through the 27th. So this energy might be where you are either healing from a situation of heartache and now you're ready for more, or it could be that, you know, you are in the very near future going to find yourself potentially dealing with third-party information, which has you in a position of, you know what, this isn't for me. So let's look a little deeper on that one. Tell me more about this Three of Swords, Eight of Cups. One moment. I've got the Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles. Look, guys, some of you, this might be a divorce. I got to be honest with you because the Hierophant is usually a card of marriage and tradition and can also be about a mentor as well. But I've got this third party energy coming through and I've got Queen of Pentacles. So two things that I'm picking up on. One is some of you lost your relationship to your partner spending too much time at work potentially, or you had other goals financially and the relationship tore. And the third party might very well be someone else's business, someone else's, like, it's almost like they committed to something other than you and you are not in this position to be someone's option. So that seems like one way that Scorpio might be moving past this, but it also might be that you're pursuing a goal that you feel held back from. So take it how it resonates, but we've got the Queen of Pentacles here, and she's very nurturing. She has a very secure home environment, and this Hierophant is also like a card of religion, Scorpio. Let me get my words all together. This could be traditional marriage, a religion. This could be a mentor. So, you know, I oddly enough heard office romance, take it how it resonates, but that is something that I actually have heard come through more than once for Scorpios in the last month. Again, doesn't apply for everyone, but it will apply for some where there's something there. Some of you actually, and I just heard this, some of you are leaving a job because of an office romance getting heated up. And so maybe you're transferring to another location. That might be true. That's actually, I'm getting the visuals that that's 100% true. So if that's you, comment below. Actually, I'm recollecting now. Yeah, that is true for some of you. All right, so the Knight of Swords. Oh, the fastest moving knight in the deck. So Knight of Swords is about swift, decisive action because you have all of the facts. So something happens this week where you're like, you know what? Now I know everything I know. I'm going to go ahead and move it along. And it's either that you're going full steam ahead in this new budding relationship, or that's already come to a close and you're moving past it. So it's kind of hard to tell till we clarify this Ace of Cups here. So let us see. Tell me, okay, the Ace of Cups. Ooh, the Ace of Cups is being clarified by the Five of Wands. So there could be some conflict here in something that has just begun, or it could be that it causes conflict because there's some other third-party energy here. So let's see. Keep going. Ace of Cups, again, with the Wheel of Fortune. So this is another indicator. Well, there's a couple of things, Scorpio. This Ace of Cups is also competition. And because I saw the Three of Swords, you may want to verify if anyone that you are involved with currently or getting to know, if they are being completely transparent about any situationship they might be in, and also that you're being very transparent as well, assuming that the relationship calls for that type of conversation. So that's the best way I can put it. Like, don't over volunteer your business, but you'll know when you should speak up. So this Ace of Cups here, there might be some type of conversation that takes place or a misunderstanding potentially. Wheel of Fortune comes through. And so the Wheel of Fortune, you see that there's like the devil down here and an angel up here. And the wheel is actually, right, going to contain two sides of the coin, right? The good and the bad. It's going to contain the polarities of any energy within it. And this here, we're talking about two conflicting energies. We're talking about brand new potentiality and love. And then we're also talking about literally change and disruption and competition and like it's not the energy of this. And this says, you know what? It's a karmic thing and you can change it, right? You can make a choice here. Do you want to have a life of Ace of Cups, or do you want to continue in this loop of bickering and fighting and competition? And so maybe it's this energy of whatever clarity you get, because the full moon is in our sign, right? Whatever clarity you get is going to give you the drive to move forward. So and it might very well be like, hey, we have to have a real conversation. If you are looking to be involved with me, I need to know that we are cutting things off or we're going to open it up. You know what I mean? It needs to be a clarifier. So let's keep going with the Six of Wands. That's too many cards. One moment. Six of Wands, please. Why the Six of Wands for Scorpio? And I just saw the Devil card, and now I see the Three of Wands. That's a lot of enthusiasm and drive and things moving forward. The Six of Wands is really a card of victory and success, and the Three of Wands is a visionary. This person's moving forward with plans. Why the Seven of Wands? Seven of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, Scorpio, I feel like you're very focused, right? So you've got a lot of things going on all at once. And that's kind of what I'm getting. And so it's like maybe your business is blowing up, or you just started a new job, you just moved, you name, like insert the disruption, right? You're doing something different than you had been doing. And then all of the sudden, on top of that, something else comes up. You either have, some type of personal relationship, has a switch up. And I feel like there is some kind of boundary needing to be built where, you say, okay, this is how much time I have to do this. here we go. It's a better use of your time. It's a better use of your scheduling. Like if you really want to make something work, you're going to have to, again, hanged one, look at things differently because you've got your hands in a lot of, I can't think of the saying. You're doing a lot of things all at once. And I feel like there's just this energy of, I don't know, rapidness. Is that a word? Like just things happening, which makes sense because the Jupiter-Uranus is like that expansion energy. And we're going to feel it on all kinds of levels for us. So I've got the Queen of Wands with the Eight of Swords. Queen of Wands, again, very magnetic. And she's aligned. I don't know how else to word this, but she's aligned and she understands that she's worked hard, right? And again, male, female, you've worked hard and now you are vibing, you're attracting your soul tribe. And we've been talking about that for a long time, right? The reasons why Scorpio need to be in their 8th house energy, why we need to be involved with, things that have to do with transformation, things that have to do with bedroom behavior, sex, death, taxes, other people's money, all the things. That's what we rule. It's important to us. But we are also, very suspicious of others because of our ability to see through things. We're also very apprehensive to trust. We're secretive. We're mysterious. We're all of the things. So a lot of times we get in our heads, right? Like, what is this person coming towards me for, right? What do they want with me? And it's like, calm down, Scorpio. You are magnetic and you've done a lot of work and you're inspiring to others. And that's what this is. It's like, it's almost, I'm getting this energy of the people around you or coming towards you are thinking, wow, I don't know if I can, maybe they're the ones with this, right? Like, I don't know if, I don't know what Scorpio wants with me. That's what I'm hearing. So let's see. What do we have? This Page of Pentacles, please. What's going on with the Page of Pentacles? Actually, I just saw the Sun card and my guides told me to take this group for the last two. So I'm going to. One moment. This is not bad. So I'm going to take them. So I've got the Sun card, right? So to clarify the last two, which is the Page of Pentacles and the Hanged One, I've got the Sun, another Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and Two of Wands. All of the wands. So let me look at this. Look, there's something here about balancing out the next couple of weeks, actually. And maybe, you are headed towards something romantic, something new. And take it how it resonates, but I've been saying this for a really long time, that Scorpios are getting uprooted. They're moving towards their soulmate energy. If they are already in relationship, then that relationship's going to shift to be more balanced and nurturing because we've got the Two of Pentacles. And Two of Pentacles is like, okay, it's a balancing act, right? It's literally the alchemizing of stress. It's the alchemizing of too much at once. And it's like, okay, I'm going to balance my desires and my obligations. I'm going to balance new energy with established energy. And I'm going to find a middle ground. And, the pages are always enthusiastic to try to find a new way. Pages of Cups, a new way to love, communicate, Pages of Swords, pages of, here we have the Wands, right? It's all about the pursuit of adventure and new ideas and being curious about all those things and how to get what you want. Because the Two of Wands is like, okay, I know I want this energy. I know I want to do the best that I can with what's in front of me. How do I make it happen? And is this going to be for my benefit? So I'm going to go ahead and look at this just a little bit more because we do have some things going on. I do want to go back to these cards, Feast of Plenty, Choices and Consequences, and Overthinking. So I feel like it's almost like that, let things happen as they should, right? See what it is that's going to unfold naturally and allow things to happen methodically. There is absolutely a new beginning happening for Scorpio, okay? Because they're between the two Aces of Cups and the Fool card coming through. There is some energy here of healing through a third party. So again, that could be you or your person. And for most of the collective, because every everyone's doing the shift, it's probably both of you, right? So hold on, Scorpio. It's probably the both of you, right? So it's almost like letting things kind of shake out as they should. There's a lot of decision making happening here. So let me see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the shadow card first, and then we'll break into this last little bit. So what's the shadow card for Scorpio this week? What's the shadow card for Scorpio? I've got Peaceful Amongst Thorns, number 26. 26 reduces to the number 8. And it's like, look, no matter what comes your way this week, pick peace. Pick peace, Scorpio. Choose love, not violence, right? I don't know. I feel like the last few weeks, we've had this energy of like somebody coming at you with their audacity and their bullshit. And I've been talking about it, and I've been like, and it happened to me more than once. So I really had to dig deep, right? And find a space of compassion, Queen of Cups. So I feel like that's going to be an experience that you might have to revisit again this week, as like things start to pan out for you and you start to get more clarity. This full moon in Scorpio that's coming up is really going to place us in a position of complete transformation. And I know that you're thinking, all right, Stasi, how much more can I transform? I don't even know who I am anymore. Well, that's not really true though. Maybe the people around you are a little bit confused, but that's their business, right? That's their business. You are working on being the best version of yourself. So everything and anything else can kick rocks. No socks. All right, Scorpio. So try to find the silver lining in whatever situation you're going through. If you're having like, I don't know, apprehension about new people in your life, whether that be friendships, partnerships, business, relationships, new people that you're dating, try to determine where that anxiety is coming from, right? Where is that coming from? Is it that your gut's telling you, hey, you can't trust this person because that's always been the case for you in the past? Is the wheel in front of you to turn, and now you have to make a decision if you're going to live in this loop of distrust or in a loop of faith? That's one possibility. So let's close this by looking at the love reading portion of this. So tell me all about Scorpios. Now, Scorpio, this is going to be if you have recently met someone, or actually this is really what it's going to be, or if you are open to meeting someone. But for the most part, if you've recently met someone, what is the energy surrounding how this person feels about you? 3 cards, please. 1, 2, one more for Scorpio, please, and then we'll clarify that. Oh, okay. Well, that's what they gave me, so we'll take them. All right, Scorpio, here we go. What do we have? You are too nice, and I don't deserve your kindness. They have hurt me. I am better with my mind than my heart. You may have an overthinker on your hands, because that was one of our cards, right? I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. I wish I could be fully honest with you. And is it over? So maybe if you have recently met someone and things are feeling a little bit off, I think maybe both of you are a little bit like, I don't know, in your heads. Remember, we saw that 8 of Swords. So I think, Scorpio, that someone's taking, I don't know. I think, to be honest, I gotta tell you, it's coming through like both parties are 8 of Swords. Both parties are in their heads. Both parties are questioning. And that's interesting. All right, let's see. How do we clarify this for Scorpio? What advice do you have for Scorpio regarding any new incoming energies? I've got the 10 of Swords, right? This is like calling it quits, right? Something comes to an end and there might be a new beginning here. What else do we have for Scorpio coming through? Fascinating. So let me just keep going, because then I've got the 7 of Cups, the Justice card, and the 6 of Wands. So Scorpio, this is what I would say. If you are dealing with someone new and they are in a third party relationship, okay, maybe this person's still married and needs to get a divorce and they've been separated. Maybe it's a situation where you both are dating and when you met and you haven't had the discussion yet of, are we exclusive or not? there's going to be some kind of clarity that comes through, but I do feel that for sure there's no lack for want. You're going to have more than enough options available to you. And that's another thing that I feel is going to be part of the decisions, right? It's like, what are you going to choose? Because you have many adventures unfolding in front of you. And something is coming to an end, Scorpio. I feel like it could very well be if your person is in some type of lingering situation that's coming to an end. Because see, look, I've got the Justice card coming through with the Six of Wands. So there's some kind of victory here, potentially legally, again, a divorce, or something also coming into more balance for you as well. When you're talking about a love reading and you see the Justice card coming through, that's indicative of an actual partnership where there's a give and take. And with the Six of Wands, you know, again, a celebration, things coming into like they are, the journey was worth it is what I heard. So what else do we have? One moment. I've got the Nine of Cups showing up with the Three of Cups, right? And when the Three of Cups shows up, it's like someone sees in you like, how should I put this? They see you as very independent, and they see you, what is this? The Six of Wands, the Six of Swords shows up too. It's like better days ahead. So I got to tell you, I feel like something's going to happen this week, right? With you and whomever it is that you are calling towards you. And there's going to be some clarity, and it's still going to be a little bit unexpected, right? You may not have anticipated the conversation that you're going to have, but I feel like this person sees you as very, again, independent and is in a little bit in their heads about where they fit in. And so the advice that Spirit has is Three of Cups. It's like, you know, maybe when you and this person find yourselves in a more social situation, maybe being together and doing things outside with others, it's going to shine a new light on the type of relationship you could have. Maybe you'll find out that you have more things in common. Anything else for Scorpio, please? Anything else for Scorpio and this new person? Oh, that was too many cards. 1 second. I just saw Judgment card, Temperance card. Those are both cards of healing and also major arcanas. And that's indicative of like, this is supposed to be happening. It's a fated connection. And then again, Eight of Swords. Somebody's in their head feeling like somebody feels like they're not enough. And I keep hearing like, what do you see in me? So I'm not sure that would be Scorpio energy. You know what I mean? But it might be. So you got to think about that. And make sure you're not projecting that, Scorpio. I don't care if that's how you really feel. You better come to my channel and we can talk about it privately. But you do not let anyone know ever, ever, ever that you're in your head. Unless it's another Scorpio. All right. Oh, Two of Wands. This is again going for more. Listen, this is about balancing. This is a balancing act. Something's going on here because we've got Two of Wands and Two of Swords. And so this just tells me, Scorpio, that this is going to happen quick. There's a lot of stuff going on in your life, and there's a lot of decisions to be made, right? You are going to have some clarifying conversations. And to be honest, I'm not even sure that you're going to be the one that decides to have it. It's almost like the energy I'm feeling from Scorpio is this retraction, right? And it's like, okay, I'm going to be right here, and then I'm going to see how you move. And I'm going to meet you where you are if you're lucky. That's what's coming through. And so I'm not sure why such the boundaries I feel are coming through, but it's almost like this full moon in Scorpio is going to shine light on something that clarifies whatever it is you've been feeling deep down. So we're going to go ahead and pull this empath card for the week. Now, Scorpio, that was a lot of messages coming through. So this is what I would say. Try to make that reading, that live stream on Saturday at 6 o'clock. All right. If you hop on and there is any issues, it might just be because I'm learning the system. But I will go on live this Saturday. So hit that notification bell and you will not miss it. And guys, if you're still with me, thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment below because I do respond to each and every one of them. All right, this week it reads accepting the past. That sheds a new light on this. Number 35, accepting the past. I'm telling you, Scorpio, something's coming back around that's going to maybe open up a wound. And I feel like it's that third party energy. So if it isn't that the new person and you are having some type of dealings with a third person, it might just be that as you are trying to step into a new phase, the past hurts. Whatever it was that put you in that place of seclusion to begin with, maybe it comes back up and those insecurities arise. That is such a Scorpio thing to be dealing with. So this reads number 35, accepting the past. And maybe it is time to say, you know what? All of that was then. All of that was him. It was her. It was me. It was then. And now, whether it is with this person, that person, or just me, myself and I'm going to always be in pursuit of my 9 and 10 of cups, right? That's the energy I'm getting for you, Scorpio. For sure, whatever's coming to an end, it might really be as easy, which isn't easy for others, but for us, we're accustomed to it. It might be that this 8 of swords, that this 2 of pentacles, the 7 of cups, the Fool card, Ace of cups, all these things that keep showing up is like, hey, yeah, all of this is available to you, but are you going to keep carrying that baggage? Because it's heavy. Set it down, Scorpio, right? There's a new life ahead of you, and you attract more abundance and more love and more fulfillment when you're in a place of ease. And how do you get there when things have been so incredibly heavy? You accept it and you say, yeah, I earned that, right? That happened. It sucks. It does. But you're not the only human in the world that's gone through something so heavy. We have all been through it. And this might be a good time to release that negativity and just see what flows your way. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much for spending your afternoon with me today and for the little bonus at the end. We'll see how things go. Comment below and let me know what you're experiencing, and maybe even come back as the week comes to a close and let me know if anything different has changed. I suspect that this week will bring about a lot of expansion, change, and we are going to see new developments all over, especially with things that recycling, sustainability, technology, agriculture, all of that. The way that we approach foods is going to change because what we learn about what we ingest is going to become way more transparent. So I'm excited to see all of the new innovations that are going to come our way. All right, Scorpio, again, don't forget to do all the YouTube stuff. Share, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, show some love, drop some comments. I love to hear from each and every one of you. And remember, when the frustration hits and you're feeling at the end of your rope, we're all stars from the sky with feet on the ground. We're doing the best we can with the information we have. So be kind to yourselves and each other. And until next time, Scorpio, may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it. Shine brightly, and I'll see you on Saturday and definitely next week. Ciao for now.